What's up everybody, Bassmouth here, bringing you a brand new Halo Infinite video. Today for you, we are talking about the Bulldog, how to use the Bulldog in your ranked games to get you the wins that you deserve. Also, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video or learn anything new, and join the Discord server, link is in the description. We play Halo Infinite together, doesn't matter what skill you have, doesn't matter what rank you are, come join and have fun with us. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. We are going to streets on strongholds here at first, and this is just a pretty basic Bulldog kill clip, but not so basic in a couple of ways that I see players often misuse the Bulldog. They kind of treat it like, not so much that it's an earlier Halo shotgun, but they forget that it is not quite as powerful as most video game shotguns are. And right here, you'll see I take the off angle, but then I make the mistake of doing a pre-reload, and I get punished for it. And we're going to play that again, actually, before we play this next clip. But, so basically what I'm saying is a lot of people get the Bulldog, and then they either don't try to combo it right with other weapons and grenades, or they just walk into the enemy because they're like, oh, I have a shotgun, I need to be close to use this. And they just kind of end up taking a lot of damage and either getting traded or completely punished for it. But as you can see here, what you got to do is kind of bait out the player to get them in an uncomfortable spot that they don't expect. And also, don't reload after you fire 2 shots, because this could have easily been a double kill for me if I had just paid a little more attention and listened to my surroundings. And we're actually going to play the next clip here. But yeah, so basically, don't just run into players when you pick up the Bulldog. Kind of, feel them out a little bit, make them, like in that scenario, I'd taken a lot of damage. I knew if I went around that corner, he wouldn't expect me to be on top of that water cooler because he's so thirsty for the kill. I was so low. I don't think he even knew I had the Bulldog. That's the other thing. Don't run around with the Bulldog out, because then, enemies will see it immediately. Like, yes, they can kind of see it, even if you're not holding it, but it is more likely that they will not realize because of the intensity of the situation, and they'll still chase you around that corner, and you'll be able to get that easy kill every time. So here we are actually on Bazaar, and we're playing Slayer, and this is kind of how to hold down a location with the Bulldog, because like I said before, if you push really aggressively with the Bulldog, before you get into that range, unless you're using something like a grapple shot to close that range really fast that you need to be in, you're going to take a lot of damage, and you're ultimately probably going to be getting traded out a lot. So oftentimes, a lot of what I like to do is play not so aggressively and hold down a location. Well, in Slayer, how would you do that if there's no objectives? Well, here we have actually gotten the Spanker down. As you can see, my teammate just tried to grab it again, but I've just been holding the Bulldog on the Spanker, not picking up the Spanker, and they've just been throwing themselves at the Spanker trying to get it, and I just am able to clean up the kills that I need to win the Slayer game, because kills equals points in this game mode. But yeah, I'm basically using the Spanker like an objective, and so I'm using it as bait to get the enemies to come to me, and there were more kills before this. I'm just playing this for the sake of time. And then again, I think that's actually in these clips the only full 100 to 0 health. You will see me use the Bulldog. It is a 3-shot kill, so a lot of times you'll see me go for that melee. And a lot of these clips are older, and I will mention that in a later clip that I would not have meleeed. So this is actually in streets. This is actually a pretty cool one I like. So we're gonna make a play for the Bulldog right here. We're gonna grab it, and then get an easy kill on this guy. But then what happens right here is I start taking a lot of damage, right? And he actually cracks my shields. So right here, I know from the timing, right? And this is partially like what you need to pull off plays like this, is just experience in the game and knowing how long it takes for a player to get to through a certain distance. So I was around this corner. I knew where he was. I knew around what time he would be coming around the corner. You have to be at the peak of your jump as they come around the corner. You can't jump while they can see you, or they'll immediately realize and react to you. But as you can see here, I actually jump as he's coming around the corner, and when he can actually see where I was, I am fully in the air. Because this is actually, not a lot of people know this, but players in video games, think about how often do you look up in video games unless you saw someone jump somewhere, or you have an indication to look up. People almost never look up. That's why I love doing ninjas so much, is because of this. But right here, so if I had full health, right, this would be a great engagement to take the Bulldog. I don't take it here. I take it in a second after I regain my shields a little bit. But if you were in the situation and you had more, I was just worried that if I shot him with the Bulldog, because it's a 3-shot kill, he could just 180 and one-tap me with the BR, and I'd lose that fight no matter what range it's at. So that's why I actually chose not to shoot there. I went for the like kind of a sloppy ninja. But then I decided to come up here because I know that he will realize in those couple seconds. That's why I run up here, because I don't have time to run all the way away, because I knew he would realize, because he's like, oh, this guy obviously didn't vanish into thin air. He definitely like ninja'd me, or he jumped up this way. Either way, he knows I'm right around here. So as I'm regaining my shields, now that I bought enough time with that jump, I am able to close that distance, get a shot on him, and then clean him up with the sidekick there. And here we are on Aquarius. I believe this is actually, oh yeah, this is attrition. So we're going to grab the Bulldog right here, and we're going to make some plays. So this is kind of an example of how to use the Bulldog in addition to teamwork, grenades, and, you know, just playing with your team. And because, like I said, it's not good to just run at people with the Bulldog, but you can run into a group of people if they're not paying attention to you. So if they're paying attention to your teammates and they're distracted, you can run in with the Bulldog and get some good early big damage here. As you can see, I throw grenades too to do some damage. I should have shot him a second time. I should not have meleeed there. I could have easily lost my shields. I get the double kill, and then finally there's one player left. Looking for him. He's down there, and I'm able to clean him up after God's got the melee on him. And that's just kind of goes to show you how you can use opponents and your teammates and different situations to get in there with the Bulldog and really make an impact. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did. Catch you guys in the next one.